Welcome to Inside the Tribe with Tyler Bridges and Tanner Davenport. Why don't we get into this?
William Blunt.
William Blunt, son. 211 yards from Tegan Begley.
Averaging 9 yards per carry and a touchdown. Great game. Good game.
Great, almost averaging a first down per carry. It's pretty.
Okay, we rushed for 296 on the ground. That's pretty.
Austin Sykes had another great game though. 2 touchdowns. He didn't get that yardage like you would assume, but his completion percentage was good. He didn't throw a pick. He played great.
Dylan Murray
great ball.
had 2 catches, 18 yards and a touchdown, and so did Jalen Thomas. He had a touchdown catch. He had 5 catches for 27 yards. So good game from. Honestly, everybody played good in this game.
Did a great job on defense. We held them to 2 yards rushing the whole game. That's
53.
53. It's whatever.
That's still good. But they did have
Read the wrong
239
thing.
through the air. They threw for 239 yards. But, hey, we won. It's all that matters. Let's talk about something for a second. What a play by Zayden Hayes on defense. Quarterback's throwing the ball away. Zayden goes to the sideline, gets the ball before it goes out of bounds, throws it back into P. Frank, and we got the pick.
That was elite. That was electric.
That was beautiful.
Student section. the student section.
That was actually fun.
Was lit.
It was awesome.
Minions night, by the way.
That was
awesome.
No. That was ridiculous.
But
No.
It was a great game. I agree.
You got me off topic here.
We won.
We got the
28-14.
dub. We're now 6-2 overall, 4-0 in the district. Taking on Crockett this week. What do you got to say about that?
I don't think there'll be a problem.
Dub.
I think that's a win.
Dub.
I don't see any reason why it's not. As long as we.
Dub. That's a dub. Trust.
dub?
Yep, it's a dub.
It's overall been a great season by DB so far.
Yeah.
We're having a great season. I'm excited to watch them play tomorrow night, senior night, at J. Fred Johnson again, and then we got signed till the next week.
Talk about that a lot more next week.
Yeah.
Excited for that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
You got anything else to say about it?
No.
Okay, then.
No, I
Let's
don't.
talk about
some college football, son.
from last week.
Lord have mercy. Go Vols.
I think you
Go
know.
Vols, baby.
Hey,
That's a win right there.
Nico didn't even play it. Like, our offense did not play good, and we won against Alabama.
We put up 0 points at halftime.
They should have been beating us by a lot.
Our defense
Let's be
is
honest.
ridiculous. Even with the loss of Keenan Pili, we're still elite.
Dylan Sampson's a dog.
Will Brooks, I don't know if he's got a scholarship.
He does. Figured
You
it out.
sure?
Yes, he did. He does.
Well, I've seen something that said he didn't still.
He does.
Well,
Dylan Sampson,
from-
139 yards rushing,
He's a beast.
109 of that
Best
was in
running back in the
half.
SEC.
Second
Best running back in college football.
behind the one and only Ashton Jenkins.
Ashton Genty.
Golly, don't get me started on him right now.
In a second, we'll talk about that.
Nico,
We got the bye week.
bye week this week.
Bye week.
Then we got.
Will we
Kentucky.
win the bye week? That's a good question. We didn't
don't
win it
know.
last time.
We did not.
Lost the bye week last time. Arkansas got us.
How about Georgia walking into Texas and just manhandling them? Like, Georgia showed why
that's-
Texas didn't belong in the SEC, I guess, which, I think they do belong in the SEC, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying Georgia
I
proved
think,
who the dominant
I
one
think
was.
Oklahoma is going to get in. I think that's bad.
Oklahoma's not good.
South Carolina, really? And then that's.
How many points they have? They had, it was like, 20-0 at the first quarter in the first quarter? I don't know.
Remember
Something
they threw
like that.
like 2 pick sixes?
Something
not-
like that.
it was not
Carson
good.
Beck had a.
They put Jackson Arnold back in.
Carson Beck did not play good in the
you know
Texas
that?
game. Yeah. They fired their offensive coordinator.
Carson Beck, I don't see what the hype is. Georgia won. Carson Beck threw 2 picks in like the first quarter. It's just
It is what it is.
It's just not how you play good ball.
Trevor
That's why they
Etienne.
lost to Alabama.
Trevor Etienne had his best game.
I like
as a Georgia
Trevor
Bulldog.
Etienne.
I think he had 3 touchdowns. He had the hat trick. 87 rushing yards. That's not ideal, but 3 touchdowns, that's
How are you
ideal.
going to complain about 3 touchdowns?
You're not. Quinn Ewers, he was the leading passer in the game with 211 yards, but he didn't play good. He got benched in the first half for Arch Manning, but he did come back in the game. LSU handled business, unlike Tennessee against Arkansas. 34-10. Taylor Green had a good game for Arkansas.
That's a rivalry game.
It is. I forgot what it's called, but
Is it called something?
Yeah, it's called
Not
something.
all rivalry games are called
It
something.
is. It's called something. I just don't remember.
Okay.
Anything else from last week you want to talk about? Or you want to move into next week's college football?
Arizona State. I want to talk about their coach for a second. Did you see that?
Yes, the kicker situation. Yeah.
He said if you go to Arizona State and you can kick, email me. We're having kicking trials. That's bad. Their kicker's not even playing that bad either. He's like 3 field goals on the
Coach
year.
is a little hot. I don't know, but
He apologized. I think he came out and apologized after. But
a game that we picked last week, Nebraska, Indiana, that was a complete.
yeah, what a game by Indiana.
Bad pick by me.
I think Indiana's legit.
I think they
Do
are.
you?
Yeah.
Their coach just wins.
Yeah, you figured it out. Yeah, you know.
No, I knew last week. You just
Let's
said
move into
it,
next
right?
week.
Okay.
Pick a game. Any game, son.
Texas Vandy.
Texas Vanderbilt.
At Vanderbilt. Ranked matchup. Vanderbilt. Ranked.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Gotta love. I mean, that if
Who
you
doesn't
love
like
college
Vandy?
football, how could you not? Well, us, we're not supposed. I mean, they're Tennessee's rival.
Yeah, but honestly, I
But-
love seeing Vanderbilt succeed. I know I'm not supposed to.
It's like little brother,
as long as we beat them, I
long
don't
as-
care.
which we will.
Texas is obviously the favorite in that game. Favored by 18.5. I don't like that line. I got Vanderbilt covering that, and I think we'll get into the picks later, but Vanderbilt's covering that spread. Notre Dame, Navy.
I like Navy. I think that's one of the most
The ranked
entertaining.
matchup.
I think that's
Awesome.
one of the most entertaining types of football to watch. Right, watching the option game. I mean, that's
Don't
fun.
Navy and Army run the option?
Navy and Army and Air Force, I believe.
Yeah, but they have like one win.
Well, Air Force, but Army and Navy both ranked for the first time since like post World War II.
Notre Dame favored by 13.5. What do you think about that line?
No, Notre Dame is at least covering it,
Well,
or Navy's at least
Yeah.
covering it.
College game day headed
I think-
to Indiana.
I mean,
I ain't got much to say
Washington,
about it. I think Indiana's gonna.
three loss Washington. I think Indiana will take care of business.
I agree with that statement.
Ole Miss, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma's got issues, dude. Like it's bad.
I think that could definitely be an okay
It
game.
could, but Ole Miss favored by 20. And I think Ole Miss will cover that by a lot.
I don't know. We'll see.
One more game I want to talk to before we move to NFL. Missouri at Alabama. That'll be an interesting matchup. Bama coming off of a loss.
I got Alabama.
I think Bama will handle business, but I think it'll be
Alabama
close.
will just.
Brady Cook. Bama's favored by 17, and they shouldn't be. That's Bama biased once again.
It's at Bryant Denny, huh?
I don't care. Missouri is going to keep it close, but I don't think Bama will lose.
No.
Let's move on to NFL. The New Orleans Saints last Thursday played the Broncos. 33-10. I got this. Alvin Kamara had 7 carries. 7. He got 7 carries and he had 10 yards. In what world does your best player on your team get 7 carries? That's ridiculous. You have a rookie quarterback. Let the running back help him out. Run the ball, and if it don't work, then go to passing. It don't make sense.
Cody
to me.
Barton had a pick 6.
Hey, Cody Barton did have a pick 6.
Cody Barton had a big pick 6.
But that's my little rant about the Saints. We're not very good. Dennis Allen.
Bo Nix.
I ain't gonna say all that, but
Bo Nix played so good. Bo Nix played so good that they got up so much that they took him out the game.
that was the worst Saints game I've ever witnessed.
That's not good. Alvin Kamara, by the way, broken hand.
And he's gonna
play through. What a dog. Dog.
Your Bengals.
Win.
Got the dub.
A win is a win. That's a dub.
That's a dub.
That's a dub.
Joe Burrow played pretty good.
We had a good game. I didn't see what I wanted to see out of Jamar Chase, but I was playing him in fantasy, so maybe I did see what I wanted to see.
Hey, did you win that matchup? Or
No.
Oh, so it didn't matter.
What was your lost by like
I
0.1?
lost. Don't get me started
we ain't
on
gonna
that.
talk about
Dorian
that.
Thompson-Robinson led that game in rushing for the Browns. I didn't expect that. Deshaun Watson tore his Achilles. They'll be starting Jameis Winston next week. That's not good for him, I guess.
Jameis?
They like it.
Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston, whatever. Detroit,
Did you
Minnesota.
see his interview?
Yeah.
Where he was like trying to defend
yeah.
him? I mean, he got booed off the field.
That's
messed up.
ridiculous. You don't do that. Minnesota at Detroit, or Detroit at Minnesota, excuse me.
Their kicker hit the "We bring the boom."
Yeah. Minnesota takes their first loss of the year. They're not undefeated anymore. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know, yeah. Jared Goff.
Sam Darnold though, still.
Jared Goff's a dog.
He has me feeling nicey, if you know what I mean.
Yep, John Gruden. Jameer Gibbs had a
Gruden,
great
dude.
game. Jameer Gibbs, 116 yards. I believe he had 2 touchdowns. Amon-Ra, another great game. He's
I think I'm on right.
top tier receiver.
He's a top whatever receiver. But he's top. He's great.
The Chiefs and Niners was not what anybody really wanted it to be.
Let's move on to next week.
Yeah, there's really nothing good happened last week, really.
Bengals Eagles this coming up week. We're going wide out. With the Eagles, Jalen Hurts is overrated, as he is every year.
That's the smartest thing I've heard him say. I'm so
Okay.
serious.
Jalen Hurts is overrated. I just don't. They have great offensive weapons. Their line is still good. Jordan Mailata, Lane Johnson. Is that right?
I think it's his name. Sounds familiar.
Anyways,
Hey,
if our defense plays like how we should play, then
big game for the Bengals and the Eagles, actually. They're both not really playing that great. The Eagles, I think, probably have a
who's
better
Saints
record.
playing, then we gotta move on.
Chargers.
What do you think about the Chargers?
Uh,
You still think Justin Herbert's overrated?
No. I think the Chargers are going to beat us
It's not very.
convincingly.
It's not very.
Let's talk about one more game real quick. It's the coming week. Dallas at San Fran. Both them teams look sloppy.
Dallas is sloppier, but give me San Francisco.
I agree.
Got that.
Well,
Bored.
board. Picks time.
Bored.
College picks first.
Board.
Let's do it.
If you haven't noticed, nice addition of the records.
Yeah.
We both went 4-2 last week.
Pretty good week. I'll take 4.
LSU at Texas A&M. Give me the Tigers.
A&M's interesting. LSU's not. I mean, they looked good last week.
I
Coming
do
off an emotional win.
think it'll
I
be
got A&M.
rough at Kyle Field.
And it's at night. I got A&M in that one.
But I think
Close.
the talent-
Game-winning field goal.
The LSU
Look it.
has. I think Garrett Nussmeyer's
That's gonna be a good game.
Good football.
That's going to be a good game. I'm excited to watch that. Notre Dame, Navy. What's your thoughts on that? I know who you're picking.
Give me the U.S. Armed Forces. Navy.
As much as
Option game. It's fun. They're going to beat them.
I want to pick Navy.
It's under neutral site.
As much as I want to pick Navy, I can't.
Why?
Because I just don't. Notre Dame's way more physical.
It's a ranked matchup.
I know. And so is Texas and Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt, I don't think is winning that football game. He does, though, so.
Let's go Vandy, baby.
I hope Vanderbilt wins, and I hope I'm wrong. But, listen, hear me out. Texas coming off of a hard loss to Georgia. Vanderbilt coming off of a sloppy game against Ball State. It's still Vanderbilt at the end of the day. They're way better than they used to be, but Texas is Texas. Vanderbilt.
Give me
Vanderbilt.
Diego Pavia.
At Quinn Ewers.
I
That one.
don't know.
Or Arch Manning, whoever. I don't know.
Eagles,
NFL.
Bengals. I already kind of alluded to this earlier, but I obviously think my Bengals can.
I think
what they need to
the Bengals
do.
are about to get on the. They're about to hit a little hot streak.
A little hot streak. That's what we've done. That's what we've done.
I
Every
do
year that
think
Joe
they do.
Burrow's been healthy.
I do think they will.
Please stay healthy, Joe.
Okay.
Please. Please, Joe.
Falcons at Buccaneers. I'm going to keep this one short and simple. Falcons. The Bucs have way too many injuries right now. Mike Evans probably not playing. Chris Godwin's out for the year. That's already. I mean, I don't know who Baker's going to throw to.
You know who's a dog? You know who's a real dog?
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield. Give me the Buccaneers. Dog.
Bears at Commanders. Caleb Williams versus Jaden Daniels.
Jordan Daniels.
Yeah.
He's the best quarterback in this class.
I agree.
As of right now, Caleb Williams obviously has the potential.
They're both very good. That's going to be close. That's going to be really close.
I think that'll be a great game.
Like, I might actually have to watch. I don't have
rookie
anybody on
quarterbacks.
my fantasy team, but I'm probably going to watch some of that.
New segment this week. Tanner, tell them about it.
NBA basketball.
NBA basketball.
Finally.
NBA basketball started the season. long off season is finally over. It's like 3 months off.
Interesting matchups coming up. Anytime this week. Klay Thompson makes his Mavericks debut against the Spurs.
Left the Warriors.
I'm a Klay Thompson. Listen, he's my favorite player of all time. I'm very upset.
Sad.
You know it. It's sad, bro.
It's bad.
But
No, I was talking about you being Klay Thompson, like all-time player.
But Mavericks look dangerous. But hey.
Well, Luka. Any team with Luka is going to look dangerous. Wembanyama. He's ridiculous. This is our first time talking about the NBA. We need to give a little. Wembanyama.
Who's your prediction to win MVP?
MVP?
Yeah.
Luka. Luka's a dog, dude. I mean, Luka's just. He's ridiculous. Who do you think?
I wanted to say Luka. It's probably gonna be between the same three people as last year, for being honest.
Jokic, Luka, and
Shea. I got Luka though. I'll agree with you.
Shea is
What about
overrated.
Rookie of the Year?
Dalton Connect.
Oh yeah, Dalton, bro. He is a hooper. I just
Can
hoop.
we talk about
I
Bronny
just
James?
I don't think we should.
I like Bronny James. I think as long as they give him the opportunities,
time
he
in
is
G League.
He is the. I don't think he should be starting
No.
or starting
Playing.
I don't think he should be playing in the NBA.
Um,
but I think I'll tell you what. Anthony Davis, his performance the other night.
Yeah.
If he keeps that up, he can win MVP
Seriously.
easily.
Seriously.
He is.
What do you have? 34 and 20.
Seriously, one of my favorite. He had 36.
And 20? Did he have 20 rebounds? What do you have?
No,
12.
like 36 and 12.
That's what it was.
And it wasn't even a good 36. He shot bad. But, I mean,
He had like
36
3
is a good
blocks.
36.
I'm gonna say my DPOY pick. I think you'll agree with me. Wemby. Easily. There's some good games this week. Mostly on TNT and ESPN.
Who do the Warriors play next?
Utah Jazz.
I think that'll be a good game.
I think. Well, Warriors tried to get Lauri Markkanen a lot.
Warriors
this
tried to
offseason,
get-
and they couldn't do it. I'm kind of glad.
Man, we would have ended up having to give up Kuminga.
Yeah, too many young players to give up. Boston looked good in their season.
Boston looked ridiculous. Jason Tatum.
I don't like the Celtics, but I mean, you got to give credit where credit's due.
They almost broke it. It was down to the last second, them breaking the all-time threes in the game record. I kind of wanted to see it. Jason Tatum, though.
Steve Kerr might have messed up.
Jason Tatum is ridiculous.
Steve Kerr might have messed
Put
up.
that out there.
Anything else you want to talk about real quick?
No, I think that's it for today's episode of
That's really what we
Inside
got
the Tribe.
this week. Tune in next week.
Thank you.